Good day, good people. Baldhead Hierophant here, coming on to give you guys a reading. So pull up, lend me a few minutes. Hopefully this reading will be resourceful for you, okay? Newbies, hello, welcome. I hope that you do choose to subscribe and stay. OGs and returnees, all love. Thank you so much for returning, okay? So I want to jump straight into this reading because I got a hell of a message. I don't know who it's for. I got a few signs that I feel like I'm talking to Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Aries, and Aquarius people for sure, okay? But anybody and everybody that feels this reading, it's yours. And I'm sure you probably were attracted to the title. That's how you ended up here. So whether you are Aquarius, Taurus, or Aries, it doesn't matter, okay? Those three signs just really need to listen up, because as I was doing my meditation on the cards, those were the three signs that came up into my mind's eye that I'm speaking to, okay? So before I jump into this reading, let me welcome in the sweet spirit of love, light, life, honesty, relevancy. Thank you so much, sweet spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a reading that is conducive to the collective that will soon be here. Ashe. So there is somebody that wants to put your light out, but you have so many energies and entities and omens and guides around you that are protecting you, that are working on your behalf, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it, okay? So I'm going to lay cards. I don't know who these people are that are hating on you, but they're doing it behind the scenes. It's a very covert energy. You probably don't even know. These don't seem like people that are in your face letting you know that they don't like you, that they're hating on you. They're presenting themselves as friends. They're presenting themselves as lovers. They're presenting themselves as people from the past that are coming back. They're presenting themselves as followers. They're even presenting themselves as customers. If you have businesses, they're presenting themselves as customers because they're trying to get close enough to you to your energy, okay? So let's go ahead and lay some cards. Thank you, Spirit. Give me the first three cards. Ashe. If there's any jumpers, please show yourself. Any jumpers, please show yourself. Okay, this card did not want to. Okay, Aries. I knew it. Listen, the Emperor is here. Aries, listen. And let me tell you something. For me in this deck, or any deck, not just this deck, when I see the Emperor card, it's not just Aries. For me, it's Aries and Taurus people. This would be the masculine version of the Empress, and the Empress card is representative of Taurus, right? Well, when I see Emperor, it's still representative of the masculine version of the Empress, which would be Taurus, a masculine Taurus, okay? And Aries. So listen, energetically, I knew that Aries and Taurus were definitely being talked to as I was meditating on the energy of who this reading was going to be for, okay? Listen. Somebody sees you in your power. Somebody sees that you are very sovereign in how you do your thing. You're probably not. I know I'm speaking to a collective of people, Aries and Taurus or not. You're very independent, and somebody hates that. Somebody hates that you are so. You're such an individual. And they may be the kind of people that depend on people. They depend on others. So they could just be hating on the fact that you are sovereign in your own solitude. You're sovereign in your own soul. And you'd be surprised how many people hate people who are independent, because they're not. They are so codependent on people supporting them, codependent on people loving them, codependent on people doing something for them, codependent on people just like they need cheerleaders, in other words. But whoever I'm speaking to, you don't need no cheerleader. You might just have a cat. You might just have a dog. You might not have no animal. And the only reason I brought that up is because you may just be the kind of person where small things are what you lean on, okay? Small things. And it's crazy. It's crazy how people who need everything and everybody around them to cheerlead them, to edge them on, still be feeling the loneliest. But somebody who just has a cat can feel the most supported. Somebody who just has a dog can feel the most supported. So that's why I brought the cat and the dog into this. I'm speaking to somebody who, you don't have a lot of people. You don't have a lot of family. You don't have a lot of friends. And not saying that these people aren't available. You are a loner. You are a solo, dolo, do you, for you, by you type of person. Okay? But I knew Aries and Taurus was most definitely one of the energies I was speaking to. So thank you, sweet spirit, for confirming that. Show me more and show me clearly. Show me more and show me clearly. Gemini energy. So this is the Lover's card in representation of Gemini. Listen, I don't think that this reading is talking about, I don't think this card is in representative of you have a love of your life and you only depend on. No, I believe that some of y'all, your lover, your mate, your partner is one of your haters. And they may not necessarily be a hater. They just could be a big old beautiful distraction. So you may be up against and you may know this. I don't think that this is something that you don't know. I am not talking to somebody who's oblivious. I am talking to, if you're here, you already have this feeling, this inkling, this nudge anyway, that your person, your partner, your mate, your wife, your husband, whatever you call them, they be iffy a lot, enough to make you kind of look at them sideways like, I ain't feeling your energy no more, right? Because they could be the kind of person that every time you do you, every time you start to feel you, every time you get ready to do something for you, every time you do you, they got something slick to say, or they try to find something for you to do that incorporates you needing them. It's like they don't like you being individual. They don't like you being on your solo dolo mindset. You might be somebody who just started meditating. So every time you get ready to get into meditation, they need you to do something. Like they purposely distract you. They purposely disturb you. You might be, just signed up for yoga, just signed up for some kind of class. You might have just started doing something that's just feeding you. It ain't doing nothing for them because it ain't supposed to do nothing for them because you in your awakening. And every time you get ready to pack your stuff to go to yoga, every time you get ready to pack your stuff to go to exercise, it's like soon as you get ready, they see you preparing to get ready to go to whatever this thing is you're doing, and they need something. They got something that they need you to do. If you are resonating with this, then you already know who that person is. And now it's confirmed why they're doing it. Sometimes people are placed in your life to be the pawn that throws you off your pivot. And it won't look like that up front. Of course it won't, because they got to get in there, gain your trust, make you think that they are solid so they can start playing with your mind. Because a lot of times, before you tap into what the fuck they really doing, you will think you're losing your mind. You will be like, no, that ain't what that is. I'm tripping. We question ourselves, or we second guess ourselves, because nobody's first mind is, that motherfucker on trying to get me. That motherfucker on some shit. You don't do that first. That's not your first mind. Your first mind be like, man, I'm tripping. Because I know he loved me. So I know he wouldn't be in the way of my growth. Or she loved me. So I know she ain't trying to stop me from being my best self. And whole time, that's exactly what it is. That's why you should never second guess your gut. Whatever your first gut instinct is, that is the truth. But so many times humans discount that because we're not taught to listen to our gut. We're often taught to doubt ourselves because something's wrong with us, right? Oh, you just holding on to that trauma from your past and you projecting that onto me. Now, a lot of times people do that too. But more than anything, especially for people who are going through their awakening, so you're learning how to trust that inner voice. You're learning how to trust your own intuition. A lot of times, whatever you done told you is God-given. It's the truth. But like I said, we're not taught to trust that version of ourselves. Show me more and show me clearly. So Gemini is here. Now your person could be a Gemini. I don't know. Your person could even be a Sag. The person that's giving off stank energy. The person that's giving off energy, opposition, adversary energy. Could be Gemini, could be Sag. Okay? Show me clearly. Show me more. Show me clearly. Show me more. I know it's big energy, though. I know it's, and it's potent. Whoever's here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And what they've been doing is very clear. It's very evident. Like I said, this is not a covert situation. They're not, it's very overt. Show me more, show me clearly. Four of Wands. Listen, they probably live in the house with you. These are people that live with you. I don't think that I'm talking to somebody who's living outside of a home with your op. I think your op lives in the house with you. And if they don't live with you, y'all have, I'm sorry, I'm wearing glasses. Y'all, I mean, 90% of y'all, your person lives with you. Maybe that 10% where y'all are just around each other all the time. So you don't live together, but it feels like it because y'all are just always together. Okay. But let me get on back to this 90%. It could be a friend. It could be a lover. It could even be a grown child. It could be a parent. These are people that would live in the house with you, okay? So place the energy where it belongs. But if you're here, I know that this is resonating. But only you know the intricate details of your story, right? Somebody does not like that you are leveling up. And your leveling up has nothing to do with them. Now, I want to know who's around you. Thank you, Sweet Spirit, for showing me who these people, who the collective has around them that is guiding them, protecting them, assisting them. Because you got some guides around you. Some of y'all got some mighty, matchless energies around you. And I ain't talking about just deceased loved ones that are now ancestors. I'm talking about you got some big silverback gorillas. Some of y'all probably been having dreams of animals that are kind of big and distorted. And in the dream, you're probably afraid of them because your physical 3D self ain't prepared to see stuff like that. So when we dream, when we go over into the dream world, the astral realm, where we're on those dimensions where those beings live, we're afraid of it because we don't see that kind of stuff here in this realm. Anyway, some of y'all have big, distorted, huge, gigantic animal beings that are your guides, your protectors. Some of y'all know this, some of y'all don't. Some of y'all are wondering why you keep having dreams of them. Some of y'all may have had a lot of dreams about fire, things catching on fire. You may have been talking to fire. You might can start fire. You may be one of those what is it called? Kineticism, where you have a lot of electricity running through your body, or you bust light bulbs a lot, or you always got a lot of static on you. Well, I'm being told that that's one of your superpowers, and it's also one of your guides. Fire, the element of fire, is your guide. It is an assistant to you. Which leads me to think that some of y'all probably need to start doing some type of fire rituals around yourself, fire magic, even if it's just as simple as lighting a candle that is color coordinated to whatever it is that you're, you know, in prayer about or trying to manifest or in meditation about, okay? We know that black is going to be about protection. White is about calling in angelic energy. Pink is about self-love. Yellow is about joy. It could even be about, you know, information and renewal. The renewal of something. Blue is going to be about healing. Blue is going to also be about learning how to speak your truth, so you're healing that throat chakra. Green is going to be about abundance, not just money, abundance and whatever it is you need. But I personally, for this particular reading, your green would need to be used for growth in your heart space for thyself, okay? Abundance, growth, healing in the heart space. Purple is going to be tapping into your higher self, mysticism, okay? What else? Orange is going to be for boosting whatever you do, whatever you need done. Orange is a color of zest and boost. Okay. Road opener, moving things out of the way so you can move on through what it is that you feel like is blocking you and stopping you. Did I miss a color? Brown is going to be for grounding. Brown is also good for dealing with things that are dealing with legal stuff. Okay, so I just gave that little quick rundown so you'll know what color to use if you do plan on tapping into candle magic, working with the flame of the candle to push an intention through. But do your own research and do what works for you. And by all means, if you're already in some type of system, some type of tradition, honor whatever traditional works that you do. Okay, don't switch out what somebody else tells you to do for what you've been doing or what traditionally aligns with, you know, what you should do. Show me more and show me clearly. I'm not taking those. That was more than one card at a time, sweet spirit. Thank you so much. I just heard the word Tay. Tay. Is somebody named Tay? Tay. I don't know. Tay. Am I talking to a Tay? Because it could be T-A-Y. Tay. T-A-E. Tay. It's the last three letters of somebody's name. Tay, like Shantae, Dante. There's a Tay, T-A-E-T-A-Y, but I just heard the word Tay. I'm gonna have to look, because that would be the, what is that? That's not the root. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if that means anything specifically. Tay. Anyway, interesting. We also have two fours here. Sorry about that, y'all. Two fours here. We have, because the Emperor is a 4 card and the 4 of Wands. So 4 could be beneficial. 44. You might be a life path 4. Just check out how 4, you know, shows up in your world, in your life. Birthday could be in April. You could be a Taurus. There's Taurus again. Could be an Aries. That's Aries again, because Aries and Taurus are April zodiacs. So I know I'm speaking to Taurus and Aries for sure. Now Aquarius has not shown up yet. I'm definitely pulling more cards, but I'm going to specifically call on the energy of Aquarius to show me why Aquarius showed up during my meditation, because so far Aquarian energy has not come out, but Taurus and Aries has. Okay, so the 2 of Swords was the card that came out. I do believe that there is somebody in your world, in your life, whether it's a family, friend, lover, whatever, that wants to start confusion. They want to confuse you because they see that you're not confused. I think that I feel like they're monitoring spirits, number one. They watch you. They see how, again, you're very, very independent. You're very, very solid in what you do. Nothing that they're doing, nothing that they're saying is stopping you. See, they may be trying to do their own little spells, own little magic, but it's not working. So it's confusing them that they can't confuse you. Somebody's trying to cross your feet. Somebody's trying to trip you up. They want you to stumble. They want you to fumble, but it ain't happening. And it's because, number one, you got them spirit guides walking with you, knocking down anything that the enemy tries to set up. Hence, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. But more than anything, you're so focused on you. You're so focused on tapping into your awakening. You're so focused on being the best version of yourself that you're not even studying it. And see, that's more than anything, that's the most important. Because see, if you were studying it, that means you'd be feeding it, but you're not feeding it. So, you know, it ain't nothing that they doing that's being energetically charged. And see, I'm telling you right the fuck now, whoever these people are in your life, or if it's just one person, whoever that person is, they are not more powerful than you. And whatever they work with ain't more powerful than the guides and the gods and the deities and the entities that work for you. They whatever little shit they got going on, weak as fuck. And it, like I said, it's confusing them that they can't confuse you, because everything that they're doing, whatever they're saying, it don't work. So I feel like that they're able, listen, for some of y'all, y'all might not know who this person is. Now, I believe that, like I said, that 90% of y'all know exactly who this is because you live in the house with these people. That other 10% was because y'all don't live together. They are just around you on a regular basis. But now I gotta scoot that over. Let me knock it 10% back to 7%, because there's 3% where these people, you don't even fool with them, you don't even fuck with them. These are just followers. These are co-workers that watch you from afar. These might be neighbors. There's 3% that hate you and don't even know who you are. They just see you however they see you. Like I said, they could be a neighbor watching from afar. They could be co-workers that don't even work in your department. Or maybe they do work in your department, but you just don't even talk to them. Or these are fans that watch you on social media. Either way, these people don't know you, and whatever negativity, whatever evil eye energy they are trying to throw on you, it just don't work at all. Because they ain't got no power. They ain't got no connection to you. And you ain't paying them no attention no way. Be very, very careful with anybody new that's trying to link with you. Like if you've been living somewhere and all of a sudden your neighbors try to start talking to you, do not engage, because they could be the adversary. And because you're unaware, well, you're aware now if you're here, but because you're unaware that they may be being used as a pawn, you may say, oh, well, you know, we never had no issues, so yeah, I'll start chit-chatting. No. Move with extreme caution with anybody new that's trying to pop up and be a friend. At this point, no new friends. No new friends. Even on the job. Listen, especially for those of you who've been on your job for a while. If there's new people, and they're not new because y'all probably been working together for a minute, but if they're trying to befriend you now, they may be the pawn. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not telling you to walk around, you know, defensive and looking at everybody like they're a hater, but I am saying that be careful. Move with extreme caution. Because, listen, these people are being puppeteered. Even to the mama, the kids, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the husband, the wife. All of these people that could be these monitoring spirits, these distraction spirits. A lot of times they don't even know that they're being puppeteered and used by negative energy. It's like they just wake up one day, they get an assignment from a demon, and they be on demon time. Okay, so they won't know it, therefore they won't be able to show. It won't be obvious, but it's going to be obvious if you're here watching this reading. Okay, it's going to be obvious for you. to understand what they're doing. But yeah, there's somebody's trying to confuse you, confuse your feet, confuse your mind, and it ain't working. 8 of Cups. So a lot of y'all are finna have to, a lot of y'all are going to, a lot of y'all already have. But once you hear this, it's going to confirm something that you've probably already been thinking to do. But some of y'all already have left people, places, and things. Some of y'all have already shut down social medias. Some of y'all have already got the nudge and the whisper to take off, leave some stuff, leave some people, some places, some things behind, because you had already got the memo. You had already gotten the memo that people, places, and things were trying to stop you from elevating, trying to stop you from evolving. Because you're on a new quest. You're on a new mission. You on mission me. Not me, but you. Mission you. And see, this mission does not require you to need anybody around you. And I believe that's aggravating and upsetting everybody around you. You know, the family, the foe, the friends. Everybody. Everybody. Then it's up to you to differentiate who's for you and who's not. You're going to know who's for you. They're supportive. They're respectful of what you're doing. They don't have anything negative to say when you start talking that self-love talk. Matter of fact, it inspires them. And you're going to know the ones that are oppositional energy, because they're going to have negative things to say. They're going to laugh. Oh, there you go with that again. Okay, well, go on to your little yoga class. Are you going to do your little meditation? Okay, well, okay. Stuff like that. Be very, very careful with that. But see, some of y'all already know this stuff. That's why you've made the decision to leave. 8 of Cups. You've made the decision to leave, or have left, or are making the decision to leave. It's too many. Show me more and show me clearly. I'm going to pull one more card, which will make the 6th card. And then I'm going to go in on this Aquarian energy. I'm probably going to change decks to see what's going on with that Aquarian energy, because they still ain't came out. I'm hoping that Aquarius ain't the enemy. But I'm not going to jump to that conclusion. I'm going to see what the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. You're in a place of contentment. Because that's what the 10 of Cups is about. It's about joy. It's about peace. It's about feeling purposeful. It's about satisfaction. Your awakening has led you to some type of self-contentment, and your people hate this. They hate that you are so confident, that you are so content, and that you are so independent in all of that. They don't have nothing to do with the reason that you're content. They don't have nothing to do with the reason that you're so peaceful. See, they can't take no credit for why you are at your best. And it is pissing them off. Now, for that other little few who don't even know you, so of course they can't take no credit. They're just jealous that they see a white light on you that they'll never have. And white light pisses people off. You want to make a motherfucker mad. You want to see how mad a motherfucker can get. We're all white. And watch how people gonna look at you. Dang, why she got on all that white? Oh, she thinks she Jesus. She thinks she God. She thinks she a goddess. Oh, she thinks she royal. Or just, what? Wearing all white, while everybody else got on every other color, will make people stop and look at you with the funky eye, because they can't understand why you're so confident wearing all white. So imagine having a white light on you, just a natural aura of white light, because you're content, because you're at peace, because you're going through your own self-awakening and it feels good. You're independent. Child, listen. Hello, Taurus, Aries, and anybody else that's here watching this reading, whether you're Taurus, Aries, or not. your evolution is going to make you a prime victim of hateful people. So it's going to be things that you're going to have to do to protect yourself. Now, your white light, your aura is going to already do that anyway. But let me tell you something, babies. We live in a realm where even the white light can be attacked if you don't layer it. So there are going to be things that you need to do. If you don't know about crystals, read up on them. You need to protection crystals. Okay? Put them in your pocket. Put them in your bra. Put them get them wrapped and wear them. Put them in earrings. Those are necessary because what it does, some crystals repel energy. Some crystals soak up energy. Okay, some crystals it's another word, take your energy and outwardly shine it. Okay, so whatever you need, Google your crystals, because I don't want this to be too long, so I'm not going to go into which crystals is best for you. That's the work that you must do to find that out. That candle work, I already talked about that. Find the color candle that you need to call in whatever you feel like you need. Do your own research. I just gave very minimal information about the colors of the candles, but do the work. Do the research, do the work if these are things that you're not already doing. Your oils. So you got to layer protection sometimes, okay? You got to layer protection, especially when you are already feeling like you are under attack and you don't really know where the attacks are coming from. So that means you got to cover your north, your south, your east, your west. You got to cover every direction because you don't know where it's coming from. And you don't even know why, because the only thing you're doing is focusing on being your best self. Now, I'm hearing something. Some of y'all got people from your past that you may have had arguments with, disagreements with, got into altercations with, and they're still mad. They're still angry. They may have saw you. You didn't know they saw you. And it's that energy that's being thrown at you. And even though it cannot penetrate you, that doesn't mean that you don't still feel it. That's that invisible hate, because you've moved on with your life. That's an old version of you. So whatever happened back in the day, you're not even that person anymore. So, but see, these people have been walking around holding grudges or whatnot. So vibrationally, they still feel some type of way. So if they saw you in traffic, saw you at a store, saw you at a game, saw you somewhere and kind of mean mugged you or gave you a negative eye, whether you saw it or not, you may still feel it, because we can feel energy. Even if it doesn't penetrate us, it may not affect us, it may not impact us, but we can still feel it. Well, that's why you have to layer your protection. Okay, layer your protection. So get off into the things that you need to get off into so you can cover all levels of yourself. Okay, now let's get these cards pulled for this Aquarian energy, because I want to know directly what it was that showed me Aquarius. I don't feel like Aquarius is the enemy. They just collectively, it doesn't feel like Aquarius is the enemy, but we're gonna see. Show me clearly, sweet, sweet spirit, why Aquarius was shown to me along with that Taurus Aries energy. Show me clearly. If I have any jumpers, please reveal yourself. Show me clearly. The Lovers has come out twice. We had the Lovers here, and here it comes again. There is, for some of y'all, somebody from your past wants to apologize, or there is somebody from your past that you need to apologize to. So this Aquarian energy is coming You know, earlier when I said, if you're going to work with that green candle, don't work with it for abundance, for money. Work with it to increase your heart space, healing, heart space healing, growth in your heart space. I see why I said that. I didn't know why I was saying it. I was just saying it because I know that green works with increasing and cleansing and charging and activating the heart space. But now I know why I specifically said that to you. Whoever's here, there's a lover, a mate, a baby mama, baby daddy, ex, husband, somebody that you shared emotional energies with. And things did not end well. There were maybe arguments, fights, bad breakups, lies. Something busted y'all up. And either they want to come in and fix this with you, or you're being guided to fix it with them. Either way, that's a cord that is necessary, and that it is that's trying to reconnect. Now, that doesn't mean to be with them again. For some of y'all, it may be, and you'll know that. So that part you have to use and channel your own intuition about, right? Because can't nobody tell nobody what to do when it comes to their heart space and what love feels like and looks like to them. So for some of y'all, you're going to get that nudge to get back with them, okay? And only you know if that's what you should do. But I can say definitively that there is a reconnection, a forgiveness, and some healing that's going to have to be done, because it's a part of their evolution or a part of your evolution. That's where that growth is going to come in. It's like there's some type of light that you will be able to see or reach, or some level of light, some type of level of something. A new level will be unlocked when you and them reconnect and give each other that understanding, that forgiveness, and that healing. Something's going to happen with that energy. For some of y'all, it's just going to be a sigh of relief, because maybe you've been dealing with that ever since it happened. For some of y'all, it's going to open up a new heart channel, and y'all may reconnect. Whether you reconnect as friends, reconnect as lovers, because I mean, it's so many ways that this can unfold for everybody. But for the Lovers card to come out twice, lovers, 6. So 6 may mean something to you as well. June is the 6th month. And anytime I see double numbers, I break down all the different ways that number could matter. Virgo, June, we're talking about Gemini and Cancer energy, because that's the 6th month. The 6th house is Virgo, okay? The 6th in tarot is Lovers. 6, just in numerology, means harmony. It's the accumulation and the combination of the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together. Okay, so 6 is a very, very opulent number. It's feminine, and it's a number of love. Really, it's the number of unity. It's the number of love. It's the number of this, whatever that means to you. It's the coming together. The man, the woman, the masculine, the feminine, the Holy Trinity, which would be the man, the son, the man, the sage, or for the woman, it's the maiden, the mother, the crone. That's the 3 levels of the man, the 3 levels of the woman. Well, that's merging and coming together when you have the number 6. Anyway, but I understand now why Aquarian energy was here. Now, your person could be Aquarius, you could be an Aquarius, or this could just be an Aquarian energy. because the Aquarian energy is a higher mind energy. Okay, so you don't have to be Aquarius at all, but it's just leading you to move into your higher mind, because you're ready for it. It's time for it. You're already on an elevated level from things that you're doing. That's why something's trying to distract you from continuing this evolution. Something don't want you to reach this light, this magnetic energy that you're going to get once you reconnect with somebody and you fix that broken line of light. That's why these people around you, or these onlookers, or these them watchers, they've been all assigned to be pawns to stop you from connecting with this light. And this light is somebody from your past. It's somebody from your past. I tell you, when you are awakened to the patterns and cycles of life, you can kind of see how things play out. So this person could be your true love. And maybe your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, the one that's in the house with you that keeps you distracted. They might be the pawn that's stopping this reconnection, because they know if this ever happens, if you ever reconnect, see that light right there? You're going to leave them to go back to your heart's true love, to go back to your heart's true desire. For some of y'all, that's the truth. For some of y'all, it may not have nothing to do with an actual lover. It just could be that once you get that light and you forgive that person, that means everybody that hated that person because you hated that person, it's going to cause them to go through some type of soul evolution, and then they're going to have to go through their own soul forgiveness too. Yeah, we are all interconnected, and sometimes you're the spark, and it all starts with you. Now, you may do it effortlessly and willingly, but see, then when it trickles down to everybody else, they might be the ones like, oh, dang, why did you do that? Now I got to do it. But that ain't got nothing to do with you. They got to do their own soul repairing, right? Okay, I could go on and on and on and on with this reading, but I'm already 42 minutes in. I don't want this to be that long because I want you guys to be able to watch it, and I don't want to lose your attention. You know, some people don't like long readings, right? I am being pulled to pull some more cards. Okay, hold on. Maybe I do up until 45. But I knew that Aquarian energy was here for a reason. It just felt like it had a purpose. And it didn't feel like that the Aquarian energy was an enemy. Your wings are there. And there's another level. But you can't unlock it. You can't get to it. You can't connect to it until you reconnect with somebody from their past. See, I believe this Eight of Cups is an indication of that too, because for those of you who have already left people, places, and things that are no longer serving you in your right nowness, I ain't talking about who you left back in the day. I'm talking about those of you who have left, you left, it's right now. I'm talking present tense, right nowness. And in this quest for your awakening, in this quest for self-reflection, in this quest for new beginning, you're being led back to a spat that you had with somebody who's still been in your heart space. And let me tell you something. If you are feeling it, they're feeling it too, because this is like a twin flame connection. This is like a soulmate. And when I say twin flame soulmate, don't think of it as, it's not always boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, love. Sometimes it's two best friends, because best friends can be soulmates. Best friends can be twin flames. We got to get out of this 3D low level lust. We just worked well together. Our sex was real good. It's not always about that. Okay, it's not always about that. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it ain't. Okay, you have to broaden your perspective and your perception of stuff. For some of y'all, this is a best friend that you told all your secrets to. They know everything about you. You know everything about them. When something happened and y'all split up, And it's been a while. Maybe it's been 6 months. Maybe it's been 6 years. Maybe y'all met in the 6th grade. 6 could be relevant. Just like the 4 could be relevant. Remember, we had 2 4s. But for the most part, I feel like it's definitely dealing with a true love. Okay? And it had to go through some tests. And y'all split up. But both of y'all have felt the same way for a long time. And of course, our human self, our egos, don't allow us to always be the one to step up and break the ice. But I do believe that if you are feeling that urge to connect with them, then they're feeling it too. And somebody's going to emerge and there's going to be connectivity, okay? Wait for it if it hasn't already happened. And if it has happened, drop it down in the comment section. Let me know that you resonate with this because it has already taken place for you, okay? Or is currently taking place. So, a few more cards. Thank you, Sweet Spirit, for showing me more if there's more. Show me more if there's more. Uh-oh. Okay. Thank you. The Princess of Summer and the 5 of Spring. Yeah. So the Princess of Summer would be the same as the Princess of Cups. I'm sorry. I believe something happened, like I mentioned earlier, with the 2 lovers. Okay, a while ago. The 5 of Spring would be considered the 5 of Wands. That's a spat. That's a spat. Okay, that's a spat. This is my fairy deck too, you guys. My fairy deck. You had opposing energies. That's what the 5 of Wands is about. It's about competition, oppositional energy. I've been using that since, I opened the reading. Feeling at odds with each other. So there was something that happened back when y'all were younger, maybe. Because the Princess, that kind of gives me an immature energy. So there was something that took place when y'all were younger. There's another message that's trying to download. Did somebody tell your business? For some of y'all, this is a friend who told your business. And they must have told something that was heart-wrenching. They told your business to somebody. And you just couldn't believe they did that. Some of y'all, this is about a friendship that needs to be repaired. Because I'm hearing that as much as I hate to say this, because of course I'm human, so I've had my own indiscretions. I've had my own situations. Nobody wants to forgive somebody who tells a secret. Nobody wants to forgive somebody who you feel like betrayed you and told something. But I feel like it's bigger than that now. This, where you're at in your life, this contentment, this passion for peace, this journey that you're on, in order to maintain that, you got to go back and fix some things that unraveled it. That's what I'm saying. There's some type of connectivity that has to be reconnected. There's a light that was broken that is needed in order to stay content. And I know why. Because otherwise, if you don't fix it now, then it may threaten to come back in a future and unravel you again. So it's almost like you're going back and fixing things. It's patching potholes, just like what the workers do, what the government or the state workers do when it's holes in the street. They got to come and patch them holes. Otherwise, it turns into a bigger hole. It creates a pothole, and now cars are going to fall in that, and that state going to get sued, right? Okay. Well, that was metaphorically. That really does happen, though, for real. Well, you got to go back and fix them potholes. That's it. Because in the process of you driving, you might fall into one of them potholes. In the process of you walking your journey, see, these potholes don't go nowhere. And even though we think we're actually moving as we walk, we're really just walking the same walk. So you're going to come upon those potholes again and again and again and again. And if you keep trying to go around them, you ain't doing nothing but assuring that you're going to come across it again. That's why you got to fix it when you're on your journey. Fix what needs to be fixed as it presents itself to you. So some of y'all are just walking that journey. You're walking that awakened journey, and you're getting ready to come upon potholes that were created in the past. They got to be fixed. You got to smooth it out. And for some of y'all, smoothing it out is going to reconnect you with true love. Some of y'all, that's going to smooth it out, it's just going to reconnect you to a very, very full, bountiful, beautiful, delicious heart space. And for some of y'all, it's just a part of the soul work that you got to do. Okay, so place the energy where it belongs. But I am now done. I hope that you have watched this reading in its entirety. I hope that it has been resourceful, okay, useful. Like I said earlier, do your own research when it comes to the crystals that you may need. For some reason, I am hearing to tell someone to get rose quartz and clear quartz. Keep them on you. Keep them close to you. Yes, men, you too. Rose quartz, clear quartz. Look them up. Look them up to see the benefits in behind them. Honorary mention to black tourmaline. Honorary mention to black onyx. Two very good star. It's another black stone. Hematite, I believe. 3 black stones that you can get if you want representation of protection. Okay, so the oh, look at my nail. Don't judge me, y'all. Rose quartz, pink stone. Clear quartz, white stone. Black tourmaline, hematite, and black onyx. Black onyx, black stone. I think it's hematite. I mean, if I'm wrong, somebody will correct me, but I'm pretty sure that hematite is a black stone. I think so. And if not, then just look up black stones. Yes, and get them on you. Get them in your pocket. Okay. All right, y'all. I am done. I conclude. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Namaste.